it's Raquel Bourbon here, and I am super excited to share the April Kip Kits with you. I have not had a look in these at all, apart from opening up my the box and pretty much just having a quick look at the colorings, which I know already I'm going to love this month. So I thought I'd do a unboxing video with you like I normally do and share what you get and the sorts of products that you get within the kits. Okay, so the first kit I'm going to share with you is the color kit, and this contains a few things. You get an exclusive stencil which has butterflies sort of going on a bit of a diagonal, so you can see it better if I pop it straight onto my table. And then you get two of the shimmers colorings, and one of them is called No Yoking, and this one here is called Oh Say Can You See. And I've seen Missy Wooden use these a lot in her videos. So they're a spray. I'm not sure, I can't remember if they have, oh here we go. It's a flat, extremely colourful, water-based sprayable medium. So I don't think that these have a shimmer, too much of a shimmer to them, but even just looking at the bottom here, I'm loving that sort of colour that's in there. It might be a subtle shimmer on these ones. So we'll soon see. I'll try and use those in some of my shares. So that's the colour kit for this month. So the two sprays and the exclusive stencil. Next I'll do with you the Project Life kit. And sorry, you're going to hear a bit of rustling just to get everything out. Always the way. Stuck. Have to open it this way too. Okay, so zoom me back just a little bit. So this is the Project Life kit. So it normally will come with some embellishments as well as your cards that are exclusives. So I'll go through the cards first. I do have here. So the cards are 4x6 and 3x4 in size. And packaging isn't my friend today, clearly. Okay, so we'll check out the 4x6 cards first. So this one says Happy Days. This is sort of a navy, not a black. This one here. This gorgeous diagonal sort of a limey yellow stripe. This one's a to-do list. And then just a spot. So they're the 4x6 cards. And then the 3x4 cards. Meet Me in the Sunshine. Some arrows. Hello Today. That's really sweet. I could imagine cutting that out and using that on a layout. Happy Hearts Dance. And that's a gorgeous sort of watercolour looking font. This one is just some speech bubbles. April Favourites. Just a blue spot. A watercolour look triangle print. I like this one. Bit of a confetti spot. This one says All Smiles and Happiness. Just a plain shape. I could snap all day. That's super cute. Spring. A butterfly. And this has lines in it, so you could even journal on that and cut that out. Noteworthy. Another one. So this has sort of got the colours of the kit within. Note to self. Lots of brights in this kit. Some more hexagons. And another print. So that is the 3x4 cards. And then, so if you haven't checked out the Kit blog yet, there's lots of new team members getting introduced right now, and there's a new team, some of us are staying on, including myself, and then there's lots of new members. So make sure that you check out the blog because there's some amazing projects and things going up on the blog at the moment. So in this little bag there are some clips and they are super cute. So there's 4 of them and they have sort of like an epoxy sticker at the top. And there's a hello, a heart, an XO and just a stripe. So they're really sweet. So this is the Project Life kit. Heaps more actually, there's a lot in this kit. On Trend 2 enamel shapes. I'm loving these gold ones and the little hearts in that. We have the Life Noted Pink Fresh Studio epoxy stickers, but they're also gold foiled. So there's lots of frames and some sort of labels, and this is more of a quote label. And they're actually really, they're quite thick and they're not very flexible, so they're very cool. Have to think of an interesting way to use those frames. We have, and I'm loving this collection, and as I've mentioned before, I didn't think that I would, but I'm really loving the colours in it, and I love that it's so versatile for masculine and feminine layouts. So this is a Chamel collection. I can't remember what it was called. Is it Starshine or something maybe? But this is just 285 stickers, so there's a small alpha down the bottom and then some word labels, some more longer sort of quote strips and border sort of strips. This is only a smallish sheet, so maybe 5x4, maybe 7x4. And then on the back is the same but different words and things. So they're cool. Then we have the My Mind's Eye, My Story veneer. Love this collection when we had it in another kit, and these veneer are beautiful. They're really good quality. The etching on them is quite, intricate and lovely. And lots of sort of different icons that you'd be able to use on a page. So that's those. Then there's 2 alphas in this one. There is the L Studio Black stickers. So they've got numbers as well as your alphabet, and there's uppercase and lowercase, which is good. And then we have the Pretty Little Studio Baby Jack collection. My little boy's name's Jack, so that's a bit perfect. And they are all lowercase. And they've got some stars at the bottom, no numbers or anything, just letters. But it looks like they've got quite a few vowels and things, so that's good. You shouldn't run out with your projects that you're using these for. So that kit is the Project Life kit. So there's heaps, a couple of stickers, lots of embellishy bits, as well as your enamel pieces and your little clips. Okay, and now we have the embellishment kit, and this normally is always my favourite kit. I love the variety of embellishments that you get, and I am a paper and embellishment type scrapbooker, heavily sort of paper and embellishment orientated, so I really love these kits. So there is a heap in here, as you can see, so I'll go through everything bit by bit and show you up close and personal some of the things that are in packets. So the first thing we have, and I've had a packet of these before and pretty much used them all up. These are a Heidi Swap flag paper clip, and there's just a variety of colours. This gold one is super cute, and they're just a nice little something to add to your layouts or your paper layers or whatever you're doing at the time. Then we have some tiny, and I hope the focus stays okay. We have some tiny little baby acrylic stars. So there is sort of a pale green colour, a red and a yellow, and as you can see there's quite a number in the packet. And because they're acrylic and they're slightly see-through, I'd use a liquid adhesive like Glossy Accents or something like that to adhere these to my page, just so that you can't really see the glue. There comes back our focus. There's two flare. So this one says oh yeah, and this one says hello. So they're cool. Then we have the Simple Stories wood veneer from the Life in Colour collection. And just looking at this pack, the camera looks like it's the largest one. So there's 25 pieces, and the camera's about 2 inches by 1.5 inches. So everything is, you know, round about that size or smaller in the pack. So I'll show you those just at the back. I won't go through these individually. So you've got some XOXOs, some cameras, some butterflies, just your real generic type elements that you might put on a page, some paper clips, some stars, some arrows, book label, just really versatile pieces. So that's those. Then we have a cut apart, which was designed by Kim Watson for Hip Kits and for this April kit, and it is quite a sturdy cardstock. It's made from, feels like it's made from the same paper that the Project Life cards are made from, and all you simply do with these types of sheets is just cut out what you want and adhere them like a die cut to the page. So what I like to do is get something like, I've just got a little thing here that I've got on my desk, get maybe a little bowl or something that you can pop your ephemera in, and then cut them apart and have them like its own little ephemera pack. That way when you're creating you can easily add them to your pages. So there's lots of different sized pieces that you can cut and add. So they're pretty cool. And that's a new inclusion. I think for the month of March you could print one out yourself at home, but this month they've included it for you. So that's good if you don't have access to a good printer. You've got it in the kit. The next thing is the Life Noted washi sheets. We had the Felicity washi sheets in the March kits and I really love them. They're got really nice sort of, they're a different kind of washi pack that you might normally get. They're not all prints, they've got a lot of quotes on them. So just show you. So lots of different everyday type quotes that you could use, and it's 3 sheets in total, which is good value. And they're nice and easy to, I haven't got any nails at the moment, so it might be hard, but they are nice and easy to peel up and then just adhere straight to your project. So they're cool. Then we have, and I'm excited about these because you can use these. They're a mink product. You can use them if you have a mink, but if you don't, they're equally as beautiful, because when you use a mink, you use toner is what reacts with the mink. So toner is black, which means that the embellishments that you might get in these packs, as you can see, have black elements to them, and I love the contrast that black brings to a page and that pop that you get. So these are just chipboard frames, and they are minkable, so if you have a mink you can add your foil to it, but if you don't, you can use them on a page as you would any other frame. So they're so fancy. This one here, so any part that's got the black look to them is the part that would react with the foil. So this frame would be a foiled frame or a black and white frame. So I like the option that you have with these, that you can mink them if you want, but you don't need to. But they're still a fun thing to add to your page either way. So that's the mink frames. Then we have the Chamel 6x12 sticker sheet, and they're double-sided. And I've seen a few YouTubers using these already, and they are, as people have mentioned, a clear sticker. So if you can see there, you can see that they're see-through, but then they've obviously got the print on them. So there's lots of the icons from within the collection, the rockets and globes and cameras and things, lots of stars. There's the beautiful florals which are featured in the collection as well, and then a couple of quote pieces. So they're cool. That's in this embellishment kit, and the alphas in the kit are Amy Tangerine ones. They are an 8-sheet pack, and they're a translucent alpha. I've used these before. They're fun to layer. They're going to be a nightmare to get out, so I might just pull them out and leave them out, I think, because what they have is a sheet here so that you can store them easily. You don't have to put them back in the packaging. You just pop that under there, and then it's normally will stay. You can store them with your other alphabets, and you know that they won't get damaged because they're under that little protective piece. Anyway, so there is orange, pink, blue, green and black alphas, and there are a heap. And with these, I might just show you on a scrap of paper. Let's find the Zs, because I know that I probably won't use these. You can either have them on their own, so they've got a slight transparent look, or you can layer them up on top of each other like that. So they're cool. So that is the embellishment kit, and the last couple of kits I have to show you are the main kit and then the paper and cardstock add-ons. So the main kit this month is amazing. I am loving every single embellishment that you get, and I'm loving the paper combo. So I'll do the papers first so you get an idea of the sort of colour palette that is used. So this one here is from Ali's Studio, and it's called My Favourite from the Little Moments collection. It's got a beautiful script on it, and then a aqua and white dot on the other side. Then we have an exclusive which is called Moonstruck on this side by Kim Watson, and then Symphonize on this side, which is a beautiful royal blue stripe. It's so lovely. And then a yellow spot. Then we have a Better Together by Amy Tan Milk and Honey paper. I like this side. This side's nice. I love this little donut strip down the bottom. That's pretty cool. And this is sort of a red, more of a red colour. So that's nice. Then I adore this paper. This is Life Noted by Pink Fresh Studio, and it's called This Life. And I'm so pleased that we get two, because we've got this kit and then the extra pattern paper, because I like both sides of this one. So there's this side and then this side, which I love, these grouping of hearts here. So that's the next one. Then we have Peanut Butter and Jelly from the Better Together collection. Lots of cameras on one side and just a pink triangle on the other. It's another Little Moments paper coming up next, and it's called Details. So it has just some sort of flecks on it and then a floral on that side. Another one from that collection is called All My Heart, and it has a super sweet heart print on it, and then a sort of gradient pink paper. But what happens with each of these strips is there's sort of a different pattern or colour, so that's really nice. This is one of my favourite papers, and it's from the Bloom collection, and it is called Flutter, and just gorgeous butterflies. So I can already see that within these kits there's a couple of different colour combos that you could make. Some more pale and, you know, subtle colours, and then some really bright layouts. And I love that I can create different looking pages from the same kits. This is our last exclusive for this month with the papers, and it's called Stargazing, and it is super, super beautiful. Really love that. And then I love a diagonal stripe. So this is a navy and blue diagonal stripe. So just having a quick look at the colour palette on one side and then the other. So there's definitely some pops of navy in this kit. There's some greys, pops of yellow, some pinks. It's just really a nice combination. So many different types, like these three here, just seen, and that just for me would create such a beautiful layout. But then I could also use, say, these three here and have another, got a few pops of colour but more sort of neutral. And then on the other side you can go the bright and fun, you know, have that bit of red in there. So many options. So that's the papers. And then the embellishments to go with them are, there are some puffy alpha stickers from Pink Fresh Studio. There are 110 pieces, they're capital letters, and they're just all alphas. There's one ampersand down here, but they're mainly letters, so they're really nice. Seen people using these already and was loving the look of them. Then we have some acetate die cut words. There's 20 of them, so we'll check these out in a bit more detail. It's a heap of words in a pack actually, so you just think, I suppose, if you're stuck for a title, I'm sure that you would be able to, out of these 20, find the perfect title or part of your title to go on a page. So best, hooray, they're good quality too, they're nice and sturdy. Fab, hello, photograph. I've seen people challenge themselves and use a lot of them on a page and make a bit of a feature of them. Awesome, I like the design of that one. Good life, so there's sort of orange, pink, red, green, blue. What's that one say? Oh, snap. And happy. So there's the first lot. It's a heap, isn't there? Wow. I actually haven't watched an unboxing video of this kit on purpose, so that I was getting a nice little surprise when I opened up my own kit. Capture, Story, BU. I know lots of the other team members have already received theirs, so there are some, oh that one snapped, there are some unboxing videos around, and if you have found that some of yours might have a snap in them, I would just sort of maybe pop a staple over there and make it sort of look like it's, you know, disguise a little bit. Love, extra special, noted, and go see do. So they're really cool. I like those. And adhering them to a page, as I said, you could use staples, you could use something like a glossy accents that normally would dry clear and that you wouldn't see. I've found that if I use something like the Scotch Quick Dry on acetate, that you can still see it. It sort of leaves a glue mark, whereas I've found that glossy accents don't always do that, so I think that I'll be pulling out my glossy accents for these for sure. So that's the acetate die cut words. Then from the same collection we have these rubber charm stickers, and they're from, as I said, the same collection, which is Pink Fresh Studio Life Noted, and they are, wow, they're nice. I actually don't think I've had a rubber charm pack before. I know Amy Tan's done some. There was some problems with her one of her last collections with the packs, so I haven't seen them, but they're really fun. They peel off really easily. The adhesive stays on the packet, so you'd have to add your own adhesive. I would probably, because of the nature of this being quite shiny, I would probably use some kind of a liquid adhesive. I wouldn't use a tape. It would probably still adhere okay. I just don't know whether it would grab really well to the back of these pieces long term. So they're really nice. Oh, I can't wait to use those. So they are the rubber charm stickers. Then we have, there is a heap in this kit. Then we have the rub-on transfer sheets from Amy Tan Better Together, and there are a variety of bits and pieces. There's gold in there as well. So that's the back and the front. So they're cool. We have from the same collection the mini washi tape sheets. So there's 30 meters in total, so I think it's about 5 meters on each roll. We're in meters in Oz, so I'm not sure. It's in yards, but I'm not really familiar with yards. So it's about 5 meters on each roll, and I'm wondering how thick it is, but I can't find the end, of course. Surely I've gone past it already. And I have my glasses on too, so that should be helping me. No, can't find the end. Okay, let's try this one. I really wanted to see with the glitter tape how thick it was. So this is obviously just like normal washi. The glitter one doesn't look as thick as something like your American Crafts tape. Even though this is American Crafts, it does look thinner. But I seriously, oh, found that. Yeah, it's definitely thinner. It's more like a washi than the glitter tape that American Crafts normally have, that comes in rolls like this. This was from a previous kit. So as you can even see just looking at it, it's more of a washi thickness, and the glitter isn't one that comes off on your hands, so it's sort of hard to tell there, but yeah, it's nice. So there's 3 glittered and then 3 printed in that. And I find that with a lot of my washi, especially ones like this, I sometimes have to secure them a little bit extra. So it might be that I have to add an extra staple or something just to make sure that it stays down. I'm going to zoom you in and show you these Shimel cardstock and acetate shapes, 40 pieces, and I am super, super, super excited to see these. Hoping that they're as good as what I hope they will be, because I really love this collection, as I've said. So let's see, so there's some acetate. Oh, it goes that way. Let your dreams take flight. Can you see those okay, hopefully? Some words. Rocket, sky's the limit, stars. Showing you all the acetate pieces to start with. I might go back a bit more so I can fit some more on. This one says amazing, to the moon and back, twinkle. That's all of the acetate. So normally these packs are sectioned so that you've got all the acetate at one end and the smaller bits and the larger cards at the back, so it makes it easy to flick through them. So there are the acetate. I'm going to put them back in the pack. Then we have lots of little pieces, so some little border strips, some icons, words. These are sweet. Really enjoyed using the stickers from this collection. I actually would probably like more of the papers. Oh, they're cute. I love tags at the moment. How sweet are they? They're tiny. No, they're not a normal size tag. They're 2 1/4 inches by about 1.5 inches ish, I'm saying, because I didn't do that perfectly, that measuring. Globe. How cool are they? And then we have just some sort of larger pieces. Find your path. And there is a cut file for April like that. I think it's April. That would be cool to use. And then the one there. So that's the card stock and acetate die cuts. I've lost some little tags down there. And then we have the extra pattern paper. So they're just the same pattern papers that were in the kit. So I'm not going to pull them all out and show you them all again. But you can sort of see from here that they're the same. There isn't anything different in there. And finally I have the cardstock kit. I love this yellow. So we have, and I did actually get the names up for you. So we have the American Crafts butter cardstock. There is 2 sheets of that, and they are textured cardstock. We have American Crafts white cardstock, 2 sheets of that. I know they'll get used, so will these. 2 sheets of white American Crafts vellum. 2 sheets of the grapefruit cardstock by American Crafts, which again has a texture on it. And 2 sheets of this fountain cardstock, also by American Crafts. So that's a heap of cardstock. And if you're a cardstock person, these kits are perfect for you to add with your kits, because obviously the colours in them coordinate beautifully with the papers and bits that you've got in your kit, which is perfect. It saves you the hassle of having to find any that will match. And what I tend to do, because I'm sure that people wonder what I do with my extra cardstock, because I tend to use white and vellum pretty much all the time. So I pop these in my stash, and then when I'm making cards, which I've started to do a bit more regularly for when we have an event or something, or someone's birthday, I'll grab the cardstock to use as my base. So it's been really handy having a variety of colours to create cards with. So that is our kits for April. So there is so much in these kits, and I really can't speak high enough of them. I love, and some of you would know who are Australian watching this, that I did myself own a kit company in Australia, and unfortunately had to close that the middle of last year. So it's been a really lovely thing for me to be working and creating for a company such as Hip Kits by Kimberly. I just cannot say thank you enough for being able to create with these kits. I love them. I love everything pretty much about the kits, and everyone is just so supportive. The forum is great. So if you haven't checked them out, I definitely recommend that you do. If you're looking for somewhere to get supplies and you want up-to-date supplies that are coordinated beautifully, and they take a bit of the guesswork out of and the chasing around of products, you get it all to your door. And yeah, I just love it. So check out hipkitclub.net if you're wondering. And also HipKit now has a YouTube page where they're linking up all of our design team projects using the kits. So you could hop onto the April playlist, so they're in playlists. You could hop onto the April playlist and see all of the videos created so far by design team members using those kits. So it's a really great resource. As well as subscribing to everyone's channels, you could have that channel that you visit to see regularly what people do. So I'll stop talking now. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon with some layouts using these kits. Can't wait. Bye.